Alright guys, welcome back to Hermitcraft. The last time we made this, the Hermitcraft 5 server map, and we marked out each and every Hermit's bases with some waypoints like this, and by the end of the episode we hope to have all 6 of these maps filled in totally, and that way we'll have like a fully complete map of the server. And also we'll go to XB's and do a map at XB's as well. Maybe put it, you know, off here to the side or something like that, because he's really far away, so we're not going to connect up the map with where his base is. Anyway, today guys, what we're going to do, we're going to get back to work on the Cub Hub. So, let me just get on up here. We got a lot of stuff dug out in the Cub Hub. Whoop, there we go. So, we are almost down to the level we need to be at to make this hub. So let me just show you where we're at. Right here. So this is the Cub Hub. Let's hope my elytra works here. Otherwise, we're going to die and lose everything. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. So, yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. Kind of a mess, to be honest with you. A mess of lava and a mess of netherrack and magma blocks and some quartz and a little bit of cobblestone from where I blocked off some lava. Anyway, I think what we're going to do... let me just see if I can hopefully fly up here. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we got a lot dug out. We need a little bit more dug out on each of the sides, though. So, this side and that side. And, of course, we have the whole big lava thing down here. I should probably not be coming down this low without fire resistance of some type. But anyway, yeah, we're going to try and get this totally cleared out down to the appropriate level today. And so, this side is already done. We're not going to do another TNT machine, because this side over here needs to be dug out pretty much manually. Because, yeah, it has to be a particular shape. So we'll do that on that side. This side, I think we do maybe 1 or 2 more TNT flying machines. So I'll make a TNT flying machine, and we'll start it up and run it across a few times. Hopefully clear out a bunch of this netherrack, and then go through and shape it like we're going to do on this side. So... let me grab some materials. We're going to make about 1 or 2 more TNT flying machines here in this hub. So guys, that is the explosive portion of the Cub Hub dig complete. And now we have to go out and dig out netherrack like this that didn't get exploded because I didn't want to get too close to the side. So, yeah, we're just going to have to go along here and just shape this area. Excuse me, Mr. Pigman. Thank you. So we'll just shape this area. So all this stuff below me needs to go. All this stuff over here, I believe, needs to go. Yep, because it's inside the ring up there. So we'll dig all this stuff out. And also there's a bunch of blocks, like these little islands and stuff, that need to be dug out. So we have to dig out those little islands and blocks that are still in the air. Not too many of them, but yeah, enough that we want to make sure and get rid of them. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Just going to go ahead and start digging and make sure we got this whole thing dug out to the appropriate level. So, yeah, pretty much everything from here over needs to go. And so, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that right now, and I'll be back. So guys, we are rolling now. We are digging out netherrack like crazy, trying to get this hub, the shape of it at least, complete. So you can see here, If I break through this little bit here, we're getting pretty close to the lava level. This is at 32. Our portal is up there at 82. So it's 50 blocks between the surface of the lava, or the block of lava at the surface of the lava lake, and the portal. And so we got to go about 6 or 7 blocks below that. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and lower all this netherrack down to that level. And that should be enough for today, because we still have to do this other side. This side over here as well. So yeah, I'll go ahead and keep working here and hopefully get this thing lowered. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we now have the hub dug out to level 32, which is the lava level. So this is like the lava ocean level right here. And yeah, the rest of the hub is also dug out to this same level. So if I just swoop on over here, you can see we got the shape down right here. And we do have a lot of lava still to clear out. But we'll do that in another episode because I've been digging a lot today. We also cleared out all the residual blocks, the blocks hanging in midair right here. There's a few stragglers, like one here, and then I think two... Yeah, two right there. But other than that, everything is now cleared out, so it's looking fantastic. And we also have these obsidian marking where our portals go. But, yeah, there we go, guys. We got the Cub Hub dug out here for the most part. We just have to go down a few more blocks beyond that, which will be pretty straightforward. And we also need to clear out all this lava in the middle here. So we'll have to put like sand down. It's not very deep though. It's only like 3 blocks deep or so right here. So it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I hope not, at least. So yeah, we are approaching the point where we can actually start to build the Cub Hub. But first, guys, I want to get some other things done today. So let's go ahead and go back to the overworld. And what I want to do today... Since we are doing the mapping project, I've needed a lot of gunpowder, and I've been spending some time out at the witch farm, and that hasn't really been producing enough gunpowder for me to get the rockets needed to fill out these maps here. So I think we need another source of gunpowder. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a creeper-only farm, and the way we're going to do that is going to be kind of awesome. Yeah, let me dump off all this netherrack and all this other stuff. We got magma block, shulker box here. Let me dump this stuff off and get some materials to show you what we're going to build. Okay, guys, so I want to properly demonstrate exactly how we are going to build this farm and some of the mechanics behind it, because it is a very interesting design. What we're going to build is a redstoneless creeper farm. So it's going to have no moving parts, required no redstone, and yeah, it's going to work pretty well. So let me actually jump into a creative test world and show you the methods we're going to use to make this farm happen. So guys, welcome to a creative test world, and I will first note that the design I'm going to show you and some of the design aspects were first showed to me by a guy called Logical Geek Boy. And so, yeah, link in the description to his channel. He goes much more into depth about this, but I'll show you the basic mechanics. So, essentially what we're going to do, we're going to make a creeper-only farm by using trapdoors. Now, this is a fairly common thing, but let me just show you here. If we change the difficulty here to hard, you can see if we compare the creeper and the zombie. Not that zombie. Get out of here, zombie. Wrong zombie. Creeper and the zombie. There we go. Yeah, the creeper is actually significantly shorter than the zombie. If you hit F3 plus B here, you can see, yeah, the zombie is 2 blocks tall, but the creeper is only 1.7 blocks tall. And so if we have a trap door here, that means mobs that are 2 blocks high, like zombies, skeletons, witches, etc., can't spawn there, but the creepers still can. So that is how we're going to make the farm creeper only. And also spiders can spawn here, but we have another solution for spiders in the form of carpets. And so, yeah, basically what we're going to do is we're going to make sort of a box around a cat and have the cat scare the creepers. Because if you guys remember correctly from one of my previous episodes, cats can actually scare creepers away, and it's about a 6-block region that they can scare them away from. So I've marked that out with the yellow wool here. So if I place a creeper on the edge here, and it's also in a non-peaceful difficulty, there we go. You'll see the creeper doesn't do anything. He just sort of hangs out there. But if I place a creeper on the orange blocks or within the orange blocks, watch what happens. They immediately run away from the cat because they're scared of cats. They're scared of cats. There we go. So yeah, and even like out here, yeah, the creeper still paths off. So using those mechanics and also some carpets, we can make a creeper-only farm that should be pretty efficient. And so we place down carpets everywhere there's a 3x3, so no spiders can spawn, because spiders need a 3x3 open space to spawn. So these carpets prevent the spiders from spawning, and the trapdoors prevent other 2 tall mobs or 3 tall mobs like Endermen from spawning. And so we should get only creepers in here, and when they do spawn in here, you'll see they make their way out of the farm pretty quickly. So I'm just testing, making sure. Yep, they're all making their way out. Very good. So the other thing we have to consider is that mob spawns are quicker the lower you build this thing. So we want to build this thing pretty much as low as possible. So I'll find a spot in the world to build it. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump back to Hermitcraft right now. So guys, that is the design we're going to go with. And we have to find a good spot for it. We are on a mushroom island, so we can't build it on here, but maybe there's a good spot on here that we can pick to put this farm. So we got a lot of ocean around here. I'm thinking maybe in here, perhaps? Like in this little bay would be a good spot. Or maybe just out in the ocean somewhere. But we do have to dig downwards once we get out there, which isn't a big deal, but yeah, I think maybe here could work if this is deep ocean. Because then it's going to be surrounded by Mushroom Island where nothing can spawn. No hostile mobs can spawn unless there's a spawner. And I just have to light some caves up out here in the ocean somewhere. So that might be a good spot. Let's go check that area out and see what it is. So guys, it just so happens that this farm is about, in total, about a chunk wide. So we're going to find a chunk that is all ocean biome and make that the chunk we choose. So if we hit F3 plus G, this actually shows chunk borders. That's a neat trick. So we can actually go through, and with our F3 up, we can find a chunk that is all ocean. And so this has a little bit of a Mushroom Island shore here. This one looks like it is probably all ocean. Yep, there's ocean here, and then Mushroom Island shore there. Okay. Let's try this one in the middle. This one might be the ticket here. Let's see, no Mushroom Island shore around. Nothing here. Let's check this corner over here. This could be Mushroom Island. Yep, that's Mushroom Island shore. Okay, so maybe this one right here. Right here in the middle. Yeah, I think this one here is the key. This one looks like it's an all-ocean chunk. Yep, and then once you get to the next catty corner chunk, then it becomes Mushroom Island shore. Okay, so yeah, I think this will be perfect right here. So I'll dig out this chunk all the way down to probably close to the bedrock level. I'll go ahead and place down our beacon. And yeah, then we will mine this area out. Okay guys, so we now have this whole chunk dug out, and this is where we're going to put our farm. And so you can see here, we are within this chunk, so there's the chunk borders on the sides, so yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? That looks really awesome when you look up like that. So yeah, let's see where we're going to put this thing. We need 6 blocks from the block the cat is on. So let's say the cat is on this block, which seems to be roughly the center. And then, let's see, we'll go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block, that'll be our wall. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th block would be the wall. Right there, I think that's good. Let's see, is this south, west? Alright, let's move this one block over, I think. So, here, to here, and then to here. Yeah, so I think this will be good, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there will be the wall. So yeah, that'll be good. I think this should work. So our cat will be sitting on this block right here. Of course, above us a little bit as well. And then we'll have, yeah, the walls sort of connected up just like this, going around like this and like that. I think that should be good. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we also need to put in the collection system first. So I think that's probably the first thing we'll do is make the collection system. Okay, guys, so we got our item distribution system down here. You can see back here we got 2 droppers. These are both facing upward, and they, yeah, distribute all their items straight up. And, yeah, let's just make sure this thing works. We're just going to say, let's say 22 quartz. Put in there, and we'll put, let's say, where's my fish? 22 fish in there. And then we should see up at the very top here, see if we can get up here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. We should see right here, quartz come up on this side and fish on the other side. And so, there we go. There's our quartz all coming up. So we got 9, 11, 12, 15... 16, 22, there we go. And then the fish is still coming up here. We should see this coming up. And so this will be like where our collection system is up here. Or maybe even higher up, who knows. Who knows. But I just want to make sure it got here. And yeah, we got all the fish back. Sweet. So that is working. So that will collect all of our items, assuming we can get the creepers to die on these magma blocks. So yeah, that's perfect. I can now go ahead and just fill in all over these hoppers here, which will be nice. Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and then I think we go ahead and start to build up here a little bit and start to make the farm itself. Okay, guys, so we had to raise the farm up a little bit. We're currently at y = 9. And what we're going to do now, we're going to put down a water stream that will push all the creepers into this block right here, because this is where we're collecting all of the drops and things with the hopper minecart underneath. And so, we're going to have just a sign here, like that. We're going to have a water bucket right there. And then we're just going to do something like that. So then, yeah, creepers can either fall then in this hole right here, or so like they can, like we'll have a trapdoor on this block. They can fall either here or on this block over here and be just fine. So yeah, that is what we're going to do. And so I think the first layer will actually be right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right here. Yeah. So this is at what? This is at Y12. So Y12 will be the first layer, and then we can do every 3 layers up after that. So yeah, let me just go ahead and fill in the cobblestone up to level 12. So this is 11, so we need to go up one more. But make sure we fill in all this, because we don't want any mobs spawning on the underground portion of this. So I'll just fill this in, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I think we're set now. So I'm going to go ahead and make the first layer here. And it's going to be on this layer right here. We're going to use stone bricks for the floor. And then we're going to use andesite for the walls, I think. So, yeah, let's go ahead and place down the stone bricks right here. So this whole layer here will just be stone bricks all the way around. Alright, guys, so here's what the farm's looking like currently. So, again, stone brick on the bottom, andesite walls. And then here is where the path, the creepers are going to path to, this block over here. And so they'll see there's 2 trapdoors here, so they think they can get across this. But they actually can't, and they should drop down into the water stream, then onto the magma block, and then they should burn up on the magma block, and their gunpowder should be whisked off to the hoppers up here. The hoppers in the chest way up there. So that's what I'm thinking will happen. So, yeah, we have that on all the sides here, just the same type of thing, just going in different directions. So, that is that. Now we just have to get the cat in here. So let's actually put down a few trap doors here around where the cat goes. Just like that. Very good. And let's break this. And let's also replace this with a stone brick. Perfect. Okay. Make sure to keep the center part marked out. Alright, so let's go get a cat. This is going to be probably one of the trickier parts, but shouldn't be too bad. Because cats can teleport to us, so let's just go and pick one up. Find the nearest one over here. How about this one? Bada boom. Alright. So this guy should start to follow us. Yep. Sweet. Alright. Just make our way over this way. Making sure to land periodically so he can teleport to us. Yep. There we go. Okay. And the next one, we're going to go all the way down and hopefully the cat will teleport to us. Let's just see what happens. Yep. Okay. And then we'll tell the cat to sit down. And then push it right in there. Perfect. Okay. That is exactly where we needed the cat. Awesome. Alright, so that will... yeah, that will be the cat right there. And then we're just going to go ahead and here... let's see. We'll go ahead and put some stone bricks right across like this. And this will be the roof of this thing. And then, of course, we need some trapdoors on the bottom side. So, like, right here is where we'll put the trapdoors. So... I'll go ahead and do this, and then the first layer of the farm will be complete. So guys, I think we're set now. We got the carpets down to prevent spiders spawning. We got the trapdoors down to prevent skeletons, zombies, and witch spawning. And we have the cat here to scare off the creepers to go through here and into the side bits where they'll be collected. And I think they can make it through here. The player can make it through here only if we shift. But the player, I think, is 1.85 blocks tall, if I'm not mistaken. And the creeper is only 1.7, so I think the creeper can make it over this, and even with the trapdoor right there. So I think we're set. Let's go ahead and just make sure the light level is low enough everywhere to spawn mobs in here. Okay, guys, so it's been about a minute or so, and we got a few gunpowder. We got 9 gunpowder or so in here, and so yeah, that means it's working somewhat decently. Of course, there's only a few 100 spots for the creepers to spawn in, so obviously, you know, it's not going to be super efficient with just one layer. But I think, yeah, since we can now see that it works with this gunpowder in here, I think we need to add some more layers. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to stack one layer right on top of the other, probably up to around this layer, maybe? Maybe we can go up even higher, I don't know. There may or may not be a point of diminishing return here. So... yeah, we're getting a little bit of gunpowder over time, and yeah, I think it's time we increase the size of our farm. Okay, guys, so we now have 6 layers of this farm right here. I'm just making sure this layer is all good, and we should be good for all the other layers down here. Yep, I'm pretty sure we're set. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to tower up here, and let's go up here. I want to see how much gunpowder we got making this. We had, like, I think 50 or so when we started, and also I got to turn off these chunks. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not great, but not terrible. So we got a stack plus right now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I think what I want to do now is make sure that I'm like up here somewhere, like far enough away so that I can spawn creepers at every single level, because I think we're actually too close right here to spawn it on the top, like, say, 2 or 3 levels. Yeah, there's some more flowing in right there you just saw. We'll go ahead and get some glass, make a little bit of a AFK spot above this farm a little bit, and see how much gunpowder we can get in, let's say, half an hour. So guys, I was going to record the rates of this farm, but when testing I ran into a few issues, namely that the rates were a lot slower than expected, and part of the reason was because of things like this, where a creeper would spawn where the cat is. We got to put a carpet down where the cat is staying, so that's one thing we got to fix. And also I found that the trapdoors, sometimes the creepers just stood on the trapdoors and didn't fall down like that one just did right there, so we have to fix those 2 problems with our farm. So to rectify those problems, I decided to put a carpet on the cat in the middle, and also to move the exit point for the creepers to the wall. However, this solved one problem in that the creepers didn't get stuck on the trapdoors, but they also didn't really pathfind very well to the center of the room. So you can see 2 creepers here fell, but in general you can see sort of mobs of creepers just sort of hanging out in the corners up here. Like right here, these guys are just sort of hanging out here and not actively pathing toward the center. So that was also another problem we had to fix. We had to figure out a way to get the creepers out of the corners and down into the killing mechanism. Alright guys, so I went back to the corner design because the wall design just doesn't really work at all. And I wanted a way for the creepers not to stop on this block. And so I think a good way to do that is to have more blocks, many more blocks than just this block for them to path to. Because I think when I had the corner before, I only had one other block they could, actually 2 other blocks they could path to. And so very frequently they would choose this block and stop right on it and keep standing here, then go back this way, look at the cat, and then choose the same block again. But this way I think they'll choose one of the other 9 available blocks to path to, fall down, and then they should burn on the magma cube right down there. And let's see, let's go ahead and take that off. We'll go ahead and get the rest of these torches out of here. I also put down an extra carpet here because spiders can spawn in a 3x3 around here, even with this trapdoor here. So I had to take that into account as well. But now I think we should be good. Yeah, I think we should be good now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just tower on up. And let's see what happens. Okay, so now taking a look inside the farm with the new design, the greatly improved design, you can see a lot of the creepers go off pretty much immediately, and they all pretty much path directly off the trapdoors and fall down into the 2x2 water stream, and then are immediately killed by the magma blocks. So, yeah, this gets the creepers out of the farm as quickly as possible, so I think we're going to stick with this design. So guys, I think that is the key. Having multiple blocks for the creepers to path to has increased the efficiency of this thing dramatically, and we can see a bunch of the gunpowder we've gotten so far right in here, and we should probably see a little bit more flowing in here and there. So yeah, pretty efficient design, so I'm liking it. Yeah, and the creepers dying quicker makes it even more efficient, and we still have to light up all the caves around here too. So once we get that, we should see the rates increase even further, but having it this low definitely helps out. And we can also decorate the sides of this and everything, because this is going to be like open to the air, I think. Yeah, this is looking really neat. So yeah, that is going to be it for the Scaredy Cat Creeper Farm today, guys. And we also got a lot done on the Cub Hub. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Next time, guys, we will do the map. I didn't have time today because it's like 2 a.m. and I still need to get this video edited. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.